This is Outdated, and welcome back to Beta Test. And in this episode, we've returned to the Halo Infinite technical test. This is actually its third weekend. The footage I had for the previous two episodes that I did this were the first weekend. This time it's supposed to have Big Team Battle on it. I'm doing this on a Saturday evening, so I do not know if we're going to have much, like how the connection's going to go. The whole thing about it being a tech test is, things might not quite work. I mean, it is what it is. So, attention PC insiders, battle pass in store, new waypoint experience, support and FAQ. Okay. Let's see, multiplayer. Let's see if this will work. I would really like to try Big Team Battle, but I also know that a lot of people are getting on to do Big Team Battle right now. I mean, like, a lot of people are going to want to because it's Big Team Battle, and any Halo fan knows how amazing Big Team Battle is. Okay, sometime today would be great. We're going to give it about 40 seconds or so. So, the first time I ran through this, I really enjoyed it. With the exception of the commando weapon, I wasn't a big fan of it, but everything else was smooth, it felt good. The gameplay was fantastic. First they started with bots, they made the bots more and more difficult as you went. Eventually they shifted to live players. It was a great experience. Played a little bit last weekend, didn't actually film any episodes for that, but I played on my Series S, and it was still wonderful. I played some Capture the Flag and stuff like that. It was just great. I may end up, like, I'm not getting anywhere here. It's been 40 seconds. Let's back out. Let's go to a, problem is, let's go here. Training mode. What do we have? Okay, I have no idea what that's for. You know what, let's just do Arena Slayer. Let's run through it one time. Then we'll go back and try Big Team Battle again. But any of the tweaks they made as far as weapons and things like that should be in this anyway, so we can at least check that out. Flush, watch, and be on your way. Use grenades to force your opponents out of cover or into an area where you have line of sight. Headshots do extra damage to unshielded foes without a helmet. Alright, no time limits like the loadout and train against bots. Wait, so this is just... Alright, I'm just shooting folks. Alright, might as well mess around with this for a second. Or two. Hey, I'm grabbing the BR. Jerk. Ah, that was terrible. That was just complete garbage. Alright, let's try again. I know you're up here. I tried to melee him. That didn't work. 343 Brewdog? Really? That's what we're called? Brewdog? Got him with the grenade. Got him too. Oh, come on. Out of ammo. We'll take you. Ah! What did he get me with? Oh well. Okay.
Rocket shot obtained.
He's got the frickin' rocket launchers.
Power items en route.
Saw that. See ya.
Power items on the field.
Oh, dude. Thought you were one of my guys. One thing I do not like is it seems like these areas are largely ignored. Actually, just run over here to get behind them. Or in this case, to the side of them, I guess. Where the heck are they? Oh, there's one. Oh, God. Dang. Alright. Killed by whoever that is. Alright, you know what? I think we've done enough of this. Let's go back. And now let's see if multiplayer will work. Bare minimum, I'd like to do something with bots or something. I mean, if, you know, not this, but like an actual game. But I want to get into big team battle. So I'm a little disappointed that I haven't been able to. But I do recognize what the problem is. Alright, multiplayer. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Alright, so if I can practice makes perfection, play any match, and I'll get what, 100 points, I guess. Capture a zone, capture an enemy flag, complete a stronghold match, wheeling and dealing, poultry mealing, win any match, win any matches. Okay, so the problem would be actually being able to play one. That would be like ideal right now. Competitive skill ranks. CSR measures your ability against opponents of each skill level. Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and onyx. Your rank improves when you perform better than expected. Play 10 matches in a ranked playlist to determine your starting CSR for the season. Okay, it's good to know. Settings, season progress. None of that's helping. Oh. Alright, that's chatting. Okay. Alright, it's still trying to get me in the game. Come on. Let's not make this the worst episode of beta test ever. Alright. You know what? What are these? Most played maps. Bizarre. Whoa, whoa, Livewire. Recharge Behemoth. I've never seen that. They've added a map. Let's see if this works. I was hoping I selected it. At least we can check out the map. How's that? And I wonder how, I mean, when this comes out, this is going to be free to play. And I'm telling you, like, the just shooting is fantastic. It feels good. The movement is smooth. In Halo, that is usually the case. I would say that it feels better than it usually has done, and that's saying something, because I honestly feel like it pretty much feels better than anything. Usually, oh, a vehicle. Sweet! Wait, that's not what it looked like. Oh well.
believe this.
See what I can do with this. Kill somebody. Sounds good. Anyone else? That was a bad move. Come on. I'm with you, buddy. I want to go around the circle here, see if I see anyone. Use the advantage while I have it.
You are an artist, and this vehicle is your brush.
Boom. Oh no. Got it. Oh god. That was quick. Oh lord. Now I'm in trouble. They're all over the place. Little help, teammates. Little help. Oh god. Oops. That was not the plan. Oh boy. Hey, at least I got to try that though. That was fun. Oh god, does he have the skewer?
Rifle shot obtained.
I think the skewer would be just a beast. Against, like a vehicle. Gotcha, jerk.
Active camo inbound.
Whoa.
Active camo available.
Okay, how do I use it?
Weapon sight.
I am now camoed. Ah! Tried to go up and melee him and I did it again. I keep hitting B to melee and it's not B, dagnabbit. Alright, I saw somebody over here. Let's go around and surprise them from behind. Don't know what that gun was, but... Oh, that. Where are your friends? Oh, found one.
Weapons en route.
Eat that. Haha, gotcha.
Weapons on the field.
And we're gonna go flying. Eat it.
Low. Classic.
Almost out of ammo, so let's get into this.
And we're off.
Gotcha.
Spree. You're on a roll, Spartan.
Hey guys. Hope you don't mind me killing you all.
Active camo inbound.
I'm just glad I got to see this map. I mean, I know this didn't quite work out the way I'd hoped, but that is okay. Because this I haven't got to use a vehicle yet, and this feels good. Eat it. Loser. Whoa, hey dude. Oh god. Gotta line myself up, get the shots done. Thought I saw something over here. I did. A victim. Ha ha ha. Oh god. It just never stops, does it? Let's do this. What was that? An enemy down there? Oh, there they are. See ya. Just keep killing. See what kind of kill streaks I can get. Oh god. Running riot. Sweet. Running riot. Now where's the next dude? Can't tell if they're in a fight or not. What are you two doing? Oh god. Well, now I know what you're doing. Hide.
Power rifles inbound.
Got that. Alright, you're just dumb. Seriously.
Power rifles have arrived.
I'm pretty sure that you've got some sort of deficiency to sit there like an idiot. Oh, nice. Nice. I love the ins and outs that I can do here. Where are you? Yeah, I knew where you were going.
Spartan.
I can do basic math. I knew where you were heading. Ah, look, they're in a fight now. They're no longer stuck. Coming, guys. Well. There they are.
You are an artist, and this vehicle is your brush.
I'm an artist, and this vehicle is my brush.
Rampage.
This map is very reminiscent of one of the old school maps. I'm just not remembering the name of it off the top of my head, but... Do I see one of them? There's one. Two. Oh god. Oh, he got me. Oh god. Get out. Ah, I was doing pretty darn well though. Okay, okay, you know what? Yeah, let's play just a little bit more, and then we'll try Big Team Battle one more time.
Active camo inbound.
Okay, one of my dudes is dead. Two of my dudes are dead.
Active camo available.
Where the heck are they? Eat it. I love these little, like, there's cubbies everywhere. Oh lord. Gotcha.
What a reliable weapon. Ammo reserves depleting. Power weapons.
Switch out to the sidearm. Ah! Oh well. Okay, I think we're good. We're gonna go ahead and try multiplayer again. And if this doesn't work, to finish off this episode, we'll go into the weapon gallery thing and see if they fix the aiming on the commando. Alright, back off. Multiplayer, come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Okay, I'm fire team leader, but I can't be fire team leader if there's no fire team because I'm not connecting for whatever reason. I didn't have this problem last weekend. Didn't have this problem a few weeks ago. What's up with this? Alright. Let's go try... Wait, did they add any weapon? There's the commando. We'll check it. Shock rifle? Ravager? I do remember doing that one. Okay, let's try the commando. Okay, so when I played it before, my issue was where the reticle was when I would, like, fire from the hip was not the same place it was when I ADS'd.
Eliminate the targets.
Now it is.
Exceptional work, Spartan.
I don't feel like that was very good. All right, let's go to more drills. Let's check out the shock rifle. Wait, looks like I... Oh, no, I've never done this one, because they must have added the weapon. Let's check it out. Shock rifle, huh? It's a cool-looking gun. Oh, my.
Take down your targets quickly. 30 seconds remaining.
Reload. Oh, I see. It chains.
5, 4, 3,
Come on.
2, 1. Fantastic showcase of skill.
Really, was it? Alright, 2 stars, okay. Alright, that weapon's interesting. It's a nice little crowd buster. Okay, so pulse carbine, which is not the old carbine, it's a pulse carbine, okay? So that's the assault rifle, the battle rifle, commando's new, shock rifle's new, pulse carbine is technically new. Sidekick is new, it seems to have replaced the Magnum. Bulldog is new, it's basically a shotgun. The Heat Wave is new, but it's basically the scatter shot. The Skewer, the Ravager. We'll check out the Ravager real quick and then we'll call this episode. Love that blade on the bottom part.
Eliminate the targets. 30 seconds remaining.
I have no idea what the heck that did. It leaves fire on the ground. I feel like that was just complete crap. Okay, 2. I'll take it. Alright, well, you know what? I think we're... What the heck? Let's back out. Backing out. Multiplayer. Okay, so... It looks like this episode of beta test has been more than a little disappointing, and so I apologize for that. I was hoping this would work. I do these live and just record, so it is what it is, and so my apologies. I'm assuming it's just swamped. I'm going to do some research on this and find out what's going on, because sometimes that's what happens is the servers are just completely creamed. And with this thing going to be free to play, they're going to need a lot of servers, and they're going to need to be like running at peak efficiency. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, even if it wasn't what I was hoping for. If so, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell if you're interested, and I will see you next time.